Hi, this is Rachelle Scrapcraftastic, and I received a request to show how I am setting up my standard rings for December. So this is a standard rings notebook, and I didn't mention that previously. This is editing me. Hi, how are you? This is editing me, and I didn't mention it at the beginning when I was recording this video, but this cover is a standard rings, which is a new size offered by Mystic's Little Gifts, or MLG & Co. And their information will be listed in the description box below. The inserts that fit this are 4x8, but it will also fit standard size traveler's notebook inserts. You just cut the center. Instead of making them into a notebook, you would just cut them down the middle. So on with the video. So as you probably know, if you've been following my channel or subscribed to my channel, you know that I am setup challenged, in that I'll start a setup and I won't finish it, or I procrastinate about it. But I am going to try and actually complete this setup, or at least get it into working condition. So I've already collected some of the things that I'll need. I have made my own tab dividers using laminate and vellum. So I laminated sheets of vellum, and then I created a template cut file and cut these out. So I have a dashboard, just a plain version, and then I have 6 rounded tab dividers. I don't know if they're showing very well, but yeah, so that's just laminated vellum. Okay, so, and I had laminated this vellum probably a year ago, and I just had it sitting, so it was pretty quick and easy for me to cut. And I did use the Cricut, not Silhouette, to cut these. So they still aren't, because I had them propped up kind of like this, the sheets that were laminated, so they're still kind of curved, but I think over time, once they're in here, they will flatten out. So there's that. Then in my easy DIY traveler's notebook series, I was using these clear pockets. These are from clearbags.com, and if you search clear wallet, I think that's the term, clear wallet, all the different sizes that they have available will come up. This is the smallest one, and it makes a traveler's notebook passport size. So, but with it open like this, I'm thinking I can maybe trim off a little bit, punch my holes, and still have room to put something in the 2 pockets, maybe. I don't know. So we're going to test that theory. I did punch one and put it in my PR and social media planner, and it punched fine and popped onto the rings fine. So hopefully it'll work in this. Then I printed some of Planning with John printables that he had available that were good for vellum. So I printed them out. These are standard traveler's notebook size, and he has a variety of words on them. So I only printed projects, notes, daily, weekly, monthly. So, and I did not print them in color. I printed them grayscale so that they would work with any color scheme. And let me show you. This is also from Planning with John, and I'm gonna have to take it out because it's not gonna go with my aesthetic. But this was my attempt at setting this up previously, and this is another Planning with John vellum. But again, I printed them and cut them at the regular standard size. This time, I believe I'm going to cut them at the standard ring size, which is 4x8. This is what this looks like when you print it in color. So this is the color version, and this is what it looks like when I just print it grayscale or black and white. And so I'm going to take all of that out. And I have been using this, and as you can see, I have a crazy looking dashboard back there. Actually, this isn't a dashboard. This is a page lift that supposed to help keep your pages from curling up. So far, it seems to be okay. But we'll see how it does over time. I think I need to cut another one for the front. And this is actually cut with one of those Dollar Tree mats, the chopping mats. But it looks like it's curling itself. So I don't know. I haven't been taking the best care of this notebook either. So there is that. I think maybe putting something laminated back there might be more beneficial, because this seems to have protected everything and kept it from curling, whereas this on outside of it does have a little curl to it. All of that rambling on, let's get started. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to need to change this paper. I'm going to take all of the things out that are too big. So this is too big, plus October is gone. So, and I can take this whole insert out, I think. Yes, I didn't even use it. Let's take this out. What is this? These are monthlies. Probably should cut all of my inserts first. So take this out. I wonder, does he have one that says personal? Because I should probably put that one in here as well. So this one is December, but again, it doesn't go with the color scheme that I'm doing. So I'm going to take it out and we'll do something else for our monthly. So let's put these in. I'm going to put this first divider here. I'm actually just going to put all the dividers in. Let's do that. Put all the dividers in the front. And then I can pull pages from here and put them in the sections that I need. So that one is a little scarred and it's bugging me. So that's how that's gonna look. These are the papers that I pulled to use. They are from Crystal Blues, which is a hot buy paper pad from Michaels. I did flip through this in a recent haul video, but I'm gonna show you real quick what's in here. In case you're interested, some very nice papers. So these are the papers that I pulled out. So I pulled out the sample sheet, this wreath, and my favorite page of all, the Christmas ornaments. So I'm going to trim these down using the cut marks that John provided. However, I'm also going to trim it down a little bit more to make it 4x8. So I think this makes it, if I use those trim marks, it's 4.25 or 4 1/4. So I'm going to come over and try to make it 4 even. So I'm going to cut off an extra 1/8 of an inch, and that's going to have to be all the way around an extra 1/8 of an inch. And I think I am going to cut multiples since this is vellum, so that this won't take forever. We don't want to keep you all day. So let's see. And I'm using his cut marks as guides, but I don't necessarily need them because I know what size I need to cut to. So there's other ways to trim if you have cut marks and you don't know what size and you need those cut marks to get your sizing right, then you wouldn't do this the way I'm doing it. But so unfortunately that doesn't appear to be centered, but we're gonna keep going. Okay, let's do these. So we got these done. Let's punch them. And I will link to the supplies that I'm using in the description box below. But this is an adjustable 6-ring punch. This particular one, I believe I got on eBay. This planner I initially set up to be a personal planner, but I think it's going to turn into more of a crafting notebook type planner, because that's kind of really what I think about a lot and want to jot things down. And so yeah, it's probably going to be a cross between those. That's why I went ahead. Initially I just done the daily, weekly, and monthly, but I went ahead and added projects and notes, and I'm actually going to put projects and notes in the front and daily in the back, daily, weekly, monthly in the back. So this is going to go under, just getting the basic framework together. So this will go under the tab like that. Okay, so you can still see it, but I think that's going to be best. Weekly on top of that, then monthly on top of that, and I'm going to put projects here under that one, and then notes under that one. Am I doing this right? And then I have one extra that I'm not sure what I'm going to put there. Okay, so that's how that's going to look. Okay, so next I'm going to take out this dashboard, and I'm going to use this as my guide to determine what parts of these pages I want to cut. So kind of use it like this just to get the best parts. I think this is the part that I want. So I'm just gonna line that up. Take a pencil and mark it. Let's see. So I'm just gonna lightly mark where I want to cut. It would help if I had this straight. Okay. So let's do it. I think this is a little bigger. I did not have that lined up well. Okay, so that's kind of how that's gonna look. And I don't know where I want to use this at. Should we change it? Changing out the dashboard. Maybe it can go in here. Let's just take it out. It's probably too big. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is take this now. Because I like this paper so much. I'm making a big mess here. But I'm going to take this and cut another piece of this. I know I'm not going to get the best looking piece, but let's do that. Now let's see. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of these pages. I probably need multiples. I'm not going to laminate them, but I kind of just want them as a little festive decoration inside the planner. So let's see. Let's do this page next. Kind of wanted to do it like that. For this one, since I don't need a specific area, I'm just gonna do a regular cut, a general cut. And keep it moving. Okay. Oh, that came out perfect with the holiday cheer right in the middle. Okay, I think that's it for struggling with the paper trimmer. So this will be the back of this one. Okay. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with these decoratively, but I am going to go ahead and stick them together. Let's see if this can hold them together. Since I don't have to be very accurate with applying the glue, this can work. Yeah, that's the way I want it to go. So it's going to line up corners. Then I don't know why it's crooked, but I'm gonna trim off any of the white edge that's showing. And that is why inking the edges is such a good idea. Okay. So let's put these together. I guess I should do this assembly line style. Do all the gluing, all the trimming. I'm no good at using that thing. And then this one. Oh. Okay, that ran out of tape. I'm not gonna reload it right now because I know that's gonna be a struggle. So let's use this. It's easier anyway. I wanted this one going this way. Okay, let's see if they lined up. Nope. Let's bring back the planner. I might change this dashboard instead of using the black paper. I don't know. But I think the black kind of goes with the planner too. So let's go ahead and punch them. Is this the right way? Yes. So for notes, I'm going to use this one. Each one of these won't have something. I don't think I'll use one for the daily and the weekly. Now that doesn't show up as well as I'd hoped. You see there? Let's see. I mean, it shows up okay. So maybe the vellum needs to go on top of, just experimenting here. The vellum should go on top of the tab. And then this could act just as like, I don't know, something pretty to look at. So that, I think that's better with the vellum on top of the tab. And then, yeah. So let's switch this one. And then put this one. No, I want to put this one. And then for the monthly, I'm not going to do the weekly and the daily because I have a feeling that I probably won't be using the weekly and the daily. Probably would have been cool if I had laminated these and made these into tab dividers. Or maybe I'll make my own and make them tab dividers. We'll see. But for now, this is going to just have to do. There's one more thing that I wanted to add to this. This is where I keep all my jewel box papers and acetate and vellum. So I'm going to use that vellum. I thought I had some more. I have the acetate somewhere, but I guess I used it all. Okay. So I don't want to cut it, but let's cut it. And I'm not going to pull out the big one. Let's just use this one. So I know it's 4 inches. And I think I'm going to use 2. Do this so you can see 8 inches. Okay. And let's punch the, ooh, this would be pretty on the front of this. But I don't want my vellum on the outside because it'll get curled. So let's just punch this. I think this is cut short. You know? So for this, I'm going to use these on the pages that I didn't cut scrapbook paper for. I like it like that. Let's do that. So vellum, and then divider. So weekly, vellum, and then daily. We're gonna go vellum. I think I might have cut that a little bit wrong or punched it a little wrong. Oh well, I guess it'll all come out in the wash. So now I got all the blue in the front. Let's go ahead and move these inserts around. I guess I can take this out because I'm not working on it. I'm gonna leave these pages here, and I'm gonna move the monthlies to the monthly section. And I need to print my labels for this section as well. So this is monthly. Grab the weeklies. Got a bunch of weeklies in here. All this. Do I need all of this? I'm going to take some of this out. The ones that are already done. I don't like to do that, but... So this is weekly. All of these inserts that I'm using are available in my shop. Or either, yeah, these are in the shop. So all the inserts are available in my shop. And this is what I got left in the weekly. Let's pop those over here. And I don't think I even have any daily, but I can use some of this dot grid in daily. Okay. This is where I had kind of started some personal stuff, but this can go in notes. So let's move all of this to notes. And I won't have anything in projects right now. I'll probably do some grid paper there. But for now, notes is going to be the big deal in this setup. And I may have to move things around as far as where the tabs are, the scrapbook paper dashboards, and the vellum dashboards, just to make it easier to use. Then I have this scrap of this lacy paper that was sent to me in Happy Mail that I think I'm going to use in here. And I really feel funny about chopping this up, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know about this, cause is that gonna get ruined? I probably need to laminate it, and then that's gonna make it look kind of yuck, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and round the corners. I'm gonna use the 1/2 inch rounding, and that kind of helps some of these things like this go into the pocket easier. And I'm gonna snip off around the lace edge too, so that we don't have pieces hanging off like that, if I can make it work. I guess I'm gonna have to cut that one off because it is not going into the rounder. It's just better not to have those pieces hanging off because they eventually fall off or just start looking straggly. So let's see. So that is not small enough. Ooh. Yeah, I probably need to laminate this. It's turning the paper black. Let's trim off a little bit and re-round that corner and try again. That's better. Not gonna be struggling with this, so I'll just trim off some more. There we go. Put my voting sticker up. Okay. I'm gonna put my clip from Cookie Sticker Co. on here. I don't know if I want it to go here or where, but I think that's cool for there for now. And then I'm gonna trim that off and see if I can get this in that pocket. Could make myself a bookmark with that actually, but I'm gonna slide it in here for now. Just hold it onto it, let it peep out the edge. I didn't use the pocket. Let me see. I'm gonna trim it down. I feel like I'm just all over the place. Okay. So I'm gonna trim it down. And I want the openings of the pockets to be in the back. So I need to trim off this side. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's the same on both ends. And make it a hair wider. So now this pocket opens completely on two sides, but hopefully the punches will hold it together and keep it closed. Okay, so this can go right here. And let's see, I don't know what I'm gonna put in there, but it seems like that could work. Let's see. That's too big. And I don't know where I got that. So yeah, I can put things in there. So we will come back and do decorative dashboards to fill the pockets. I think this is good for a base setup, and then we'll come back and do deco stuff. I think I want to make myself a tab hidden paper clip as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. Visit my other channel, Journal Life's Journey, for craft videos and junk journals. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at Scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.